I can't actually yell, so I keep it muted while I pretend to yell so you can't tell the difference. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday so far. Man, I am a little bit tired, I will warn you. We have had some carpet drying fans set up in our apartment, like industrial tier, top level stuff, for the last few days, because of a washing machine thing, and they keep waking me up at night. So I'm gonna do my best to be active and energetic, but I think I'm actually out of, like, Red Bull. Yeah, so basically at this point, I'm running on fumes, but I'm running, which, you know, is important. So, let's go ahead and get this going. I think we're going to start our recording down underneath our glass here. And so the goals of today's episode are to figure out who our Dirty Santa person is, like or Secret Santa, who we have to buy gifts for, and then go buy them, or not buy, who we're going to make gifts for, and then we go make them a gift, or we start making them a gift at least. That's my best case scenario for this episode. I do want to open with a little bit of work on this, because it would be good to show that we are still working on it, which, I mean, I am. I just happened to be, like, asleep yesterday. Well, not really asleep. No, wait, where did I go? Because I didn't really sleep much. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had already bought tickets to the Disaster Artist. So I guess I could talk a little bit about that as a movie in this episode. So, okay, priorities for this episode. Talking about the Disaster Artist. Is this magenta? Does anyone know? I guess I could use a Silk Touch pick to find out. If this is magenta, then it'll pop into there. Yeah, it did. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and start off, I guess, with some work right here. Let's see. So we're going to need magenta and nether brick and orange. Probably won't need the ender pearls at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to switch over. Oh, we need to reset our text for our Hermit Skies ad free, because we just had our ad free episode go out last night, in which I threw down a challenge to Asuma. I was like, Asuma, you want to be better than me? Well, prove it. So if you are a big Hermit Skies person, feel free to check that out. Let's see. Okay, can you guys hear me? Nobody's actually said anything about anything I've said. Ival Rusty said that he was scared by hearing a voice, but I don't know if it was my voice. So I just want to confirm we have audio, you know, before I get going. Welcome, Team Galaxy. Okay, Ival says you can definitely hear me. Thank you, Ival. Thank you, Karis, as well, on the mixer side of things. And we're actually going to have these jut out a little bit when it comes down to this point. So, I haven't worked out exactly how that's going to look, but something like this, I would imagine. How does that look? Oh, it cuts out one here. And then comes out another one here. Well, goodbye, seeds. We don't really need you. Okay, so let's just kind of get the bones of this in place before we start the episode, because I don't want to be doing a bunch of math while I'm trying to record. Okay, I actually do like having this extend down more, so that way I know what I'm doing with these now. Just having them come all the way down to here simplifies things extensively. Though I don't have inventory space to grab all of those wool pieces that I'm displacing. Okay, so that would go there. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to face cam mode and get started. for a second. Alrighty, we are started the recording. Oh, I didn't check the hard drive. Let me do that real quick. 32 gigs free. We shouldn't hit that if we're doing 15-minute recording. So, howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. In our last episode, we worked on our extensive roofing infrastructure in here, but now we got to do a little bit of work down here on the walls, and I know you all are excited about that, but I know you're also even more excited about Christmas, because who isn't? You know, so I figure what we'll do, let's just hop up here real quick. Dang it, that's not a good place for that glass. That's fine. It's acceptable, but it's you know, suboptimal at the same time. And I know this and you know this, and we will all be okay in the long run. But you know what? Sometimes you got to place your blocks suboptimally that you might yet optimally place them in the future. So I'm just going to keep, you know, telling myself things will be okay eventually, and I don't know, maybe muddle through. So, speaking of muddling, didn't I say it was almost Christmas time? We should probably head over and check out the, what do you call it? There's like a random drawing Santa hat thing. The Secret Santa. That's right. Okay, yeah, so with this one more paint in here, this is already looking a bit better, but we do not have time to just linger because all of the carolers and the Christmas carol singers are going to be expecting us down by the British, I don't know, festive pudding that false symmetry has created. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing this come together. This is doable. It might seem like my brain is all over the place. That is partially because I have not slept especially well the last few nights. We had a problem with our washing machine and the drain hose. Pro tip, verify your drain hose is properly secured, you know, every few months because, you know, after a couple of years or 3 years of continuous daily use, it might vibrate a little bit loose here and there and then cause you some trouble. So, anyway, we got to do is dry out our floors and walls and all that. So we got a lot of well, we've got one, but it's a pretty good one. Industrial fan running all the time, making a lot of noise, keeping me up at night. But we can't turn it off because we don't want to, like, cause damage by letting things not dry as quickly as they could. So I have not slept especially well. So my brain is going to be all over the place. But anyway, what is this? This is where the Secret Santa is. So we're going to go visit Secret Santa. Shh. Now, there are a bunch of rules. We already read those in a false symmetry accent the other day. But what we've got here is two dispensers that have names in them. Now, at this point, it makes sense to consolidate all of the names into one dispenser so we can have a fully random dispenser experience. Although, if any of these are my name, we should probably pull them out. Although, hey, it looks like, yeah, that's Joe Hills. That is my name. So, for right now, we're going to just shove a bunch of glass in here and move all the names into one dispenser. Whoops. And whoops. See, this is what happens when you're really tired. So we're going to put my name in the separate dispenser. So that way, we can draw one of these names at random, and we will find out who we need to prank or make something nice for. Team Fortress Classic, TFC Tinfoil Chef, is indeed our recipient of goodwill toward men this season, it looks like. But is it goodwill or is it bad will? Let's find out whether we're going to... TFC, was he naughty or nice? He was nice, it looks like. So we'll put the nice tag back in the dispenser. We'll keep TFC's name out of here, and we will go ahead and replace our own name for people to draw in there. Now, I kind of think that I should remove the button for this second dispenser at this point, since we're down to only 8 names. But, I don't know, I'll let people find out for themselves that there's nothing in there. Maybe I should put some red and green glass in or something. That'd be funny. But no, we're just going to leave it be. We're just going to leave it be, consolidated. So now we got to think about, like, what we got to get a nice gift for TFC. What would be a nice gift for him? Why don't we run over to his base real quick and brainstorm? Why don't we see what he's got? Because what do you get somebody who has everything? Probably something they don't have yet. So I got to figure out what he has. and what he hasn't. And then, I don't know, make a present? I think the best way to TFC's base is probably going to go to the old lower Nether Hub network. So we're going to go ahead and drop down some ladders and hopefully find our way to his base. I don't actually know. Oh, that looks so good. This is already better. This is going to be great when it's done, guys. Super pumped. Where was I? TFC. Got to find his base, and we're going to use the lower portal network to get there. So let's be on our way. Time skip. Stop recording. Face cam back. Robert O'Brien writes, my house got 8 feet of drywall in a flood last year. That was not fun ripping out all that drywall. I bet. That sucks. What is my YouTube channel name? JoeHillsTSD, Alfie Beck. Yeah, I am on the Hermitcraft server. That's me. There's Mumbo Jumbo's tunnel right there. So we need to find Tinfoil Chef's base. Hey, Creeper Exploder. Welcome, Vito Ria. Welcome. Glad to have you. Alrighty. So we are also multi-streaming in multiple chats. So if you hear me acknowledging people that you don't see, they're probably not imaginary. I'm just tired and trying to remember to read people's names. Okay, so does anyone know TFC's base is? I'm hoping it's like somewhere. Man, this is a mess. This whole area is just decaying. Okay. Yuri, I don't know what you mean. Sorry about my loss. It's an inconvenience having your washing machine start pouring water everywhere. But we were at home and we caught it as soon as it started. It was, I say as soon as like 10 minutes after it started, which was still enough for it to just cover the floor with water, and they had to rip out all the it's that cushioning stuff that they put underneath the carpet. They had to rip all that out and pull the carpet back, and it's just like a big thing. TFC's base is right where it needs to be. Oh, net neutrality isn't my loss. That's everybody's loss. So let's keep looking until we find a TFC's base sign. Community Villager Trading Zone. Jacob Weber says, I think he's close to stress. You might be right. That does sound familiar. That does sound right. So we're... It's not through here. We have a map of the server I could pull up. Let me pull up our map of the server real quick. It's not going to be visible for you guys because it's in our Discord chat, and everybody would scream at me if I shared the Hermitcraft Discord chat on the, what do you call it? On the stream. Okay. So I'm looking at this map. Stress, Suma... False, Ijivan, Bifa, Renskul, Beef, Zadaf, Mumbo, Games, Cleo. I don't actually see TFC's base. Oh, there it is. It's south of Stresses and about even with Wells Knight's. It looks like it's straight across the ocean from Wells Knight's base. So why don't we take a boat over there? That would be the simplest thing to do. Yeah. Also, we should probably find a place to get rid of all of our excess glass and stuff. So, yeah, we'll run back to our base, store our glass, and then be on our way. Alfie Beck says, I wonder why Mumbo gave presents to people on his birthday. Because he is a nice guy. Okay, so we are going to just put all the extra glass that's valuable and dyes, anything that we might want later in here, just to be covered. How am I on combining pickaxes? Probably not great, or I would have already done it. Okay. Do I have a boat? Let's get a boat. Let's get 2 boats. We might need several boats. 12:32. That is not ideal, because I really wanted to record some Hermit Skies as well today. Dang it. And let's see. So these are both pig boats, so I can't steal those. Yeah, TFC has been recovering from some medical issues, so probably not a good idea to joke about that. We probably want to find something else to joke about with his present. I'm trying to think, like, let's go look at his base and we'll kind of devise a plan based on what we see. Welcome, Cosmic Star 484. Welcome, Mamik. Glad to have you. Okay. Does the boat work well on glass? It does not. Okay. Will the Hermits expand and eventually meet up in Project Ozone? That would be cool. I've actually thought about building my base as an incredibly long and ugly bridge. So instead of having like platforms radiating out in all directions, just like picking a direction and heading that way. Welcome, Floppy. Glad to have you. That's a good reminder to mute that tab before I start recording again. I mean, we are pretty far away from each other, but you know, if there's so many machines in Project Ozone that if I did start just like making a giant chain of stuff, that would probably be funny. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to recording mode here. Minecraft, start recording. You know, I wandered around the Nether a bit, and it turns out there's no real clear path to TFC's base. But when I looked at the map of the Hermitcraft server, or the Hermitcraft Season 5 server, because if I looked at the Season 1 map, that would be broadly out of date and inaccurate, I realized that TFC is just a little bit north of Wells and across the ocean. So I thought, why don't I just head a little bit north of Wells and then hop in a boat, right? That would be the fastest, most expedient way to get to him. Because, like, in theory, he's somewhere south of Stress Monster, but, like, getting from Wells' place should be more of a straight shot. So, let's just go ahead and do that. Now, I'm not sure how far I have to walk to get to the ocean, but I remember he had, like, a coastal dock area over here. Okay, good. Yeah, there's his castle. So we are just perambulating around, enjoying a nice little day here. Got some beautiful flowers, the sun's overhead, and the creatures are not out yet wishing us dead or otherwise misfortune. So I think it's an opportune time to head west and seek our fortunes. So I'm probably going to time-lapse this boat part into the theme music of the show. So that's the one that's like, who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. This is way closer than I thought it should be. Is this it? He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. No, that's Ijevan's base. We need to go south of that, I guess. That's Joe Hills. So, yeah, it looks like Ijevan's on a pretty big island here, so we'll just route around that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay. Let's turn the display off there, since we don't really need it for the moment. Wandering around. Who sings that song? That's my brother, Sean. Alfie Beck, you can tell Mumbo yourself next time you see him at, like, Minecon or something. He does a lot of appearances. Okay, so we've got a... what do you call it? Some sort of fortress underwater thing here. Let me check the map to see where that is in relation to everything else. That's impulses. So maybe so I've headed pretty far south, maybe. No, that's this one. Okay, so there's another one on the back of Jevon's thing. And if I turn left, it'll take me to TFC's base. So we are just in the middle of a time lapse. It's gonna have the sun setting over the sea. And we are recording some Minecraft. Just you and 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 me. Man, we should be there any minute. Man, any minute. Wow. If you guys have any questions, now's a good time for me to answer them, apparently. Feel free to post them in the chat. In the chat. Yeah. Later, 8 hours into the open sea. I don't think there's a base here, guys. The sun is hitting the horizon, and my thoughts are that we are about here. This, we somehow did, now that I think about it, we somehow did stumble into TFC's base before. I think we were flying around, though. But this looks reminiscent of what I recall. Yeah, there's that tower up there. So, once again, the question is, what is TFC's base like, and what does it lack? So we're doing a lack thing, because we want to find something he lacks that is like what he likes, right? Okay, so let's go check out, we've got a little harbor hut here. Oh, perfect for changing night into day, for grabbing, what is this? Oh, is this a fishing hut? I never learned how those work. I'm terrified of going to sleep here, because it'll take me forever to get back, but I don't think Impulse is about to go to bed. So here's what we're going to do. We are just going to hope that it's well lit over here and eat a baked potato. How is this sheep so shady when adjacent to a torch that is blazing? That is a little bit upsetting. Maybe the laws of physics apply here in ways that I've forgotten. Okay, ooh, that's really tall up there. Let's see what we've got. We've got a little tree forest here. We've got air traffic control tower up there. I think he's supposed to have runways set up kind of throughout. Let's climb up here and look down at everything. Because if we look down at everything, maybe that'll give us a different perspective on what we should aspire to. So let's go ahead and hop up here. Okay. So he already has a tree farm. He doesn't need a tree farm. He has a runway there. He's got an air traffic control tower here. He's got like looks like a single llama or chicken there. Whatever that thing is. Oh, I like this little gate here that closes. It doesn't probably open. It'd be cool to make him a redstone gate that opened and closed. But I don't think I know how to do a gate that's that fancy. Continuing around this way, we've got a little garden. Building a second garden might be nice, but I don't know if that's really ideal, like if that's what he's looking for. He's got this path here with this like MC Escher buildings maybe. Oh no, those aren't MC Escher stairs, they're just incomplete rooftops. So we could bring him like a roofing kit, maybe. Oh, that's a horse. Perfect throw, as always. You know, from the perfect Joe you love and you know. Sun rises once more. And we got a little waterfall here. I could decorate his pond. That might be a nice gift. But, like, let's go down here and see what he's got. A launch facility. Is he going to make rockets next? Oh, no. This is for if you have a, one of those flying wings things. Shipping and receiving. Is this like his... So we got like a FedEx hub here. Oh, is his base specifically the Memphis airport, which is a major FedEx hub? Interesting. He's got some people down here. Got some chests. Wow, a lot of chests. I can't say I earnestly or honestly understand precisely the purpose of any of this, which makes it... Okay, so he's got farms and stuff down here, so he probably doesn't need sugarcane. That would be a terrible gift, apparently. This is like the equivalent of like Facebook stalking somebody to find out what they need for Christmas. Except instead of Facebook, it's like a Minecraft book. He's got plenty of slime balls. I think I even hear slimes down here. Or something. He's got an animal farm, so he doesn't need animals. Yeah, it's like I looked him up on Facebook or something. Oh, dang it. We got slimes. This is not going to be an easy pick. What could TFC need? I want you guys to go ahead and leave comments if you have any particular ideas for things. Oh, look how many emeralds he has. Like, I shouldn't get him emeralds. Got a ton of enchanted books, paper. Wow. He's got pumpkins and papers and chickens and stakers for days. Maybe cacti would be nice? I don't know. But he probably has a cactus farm here too somewhere I haven't seen. Let's just keep going up. I know he has a bunch of shulker boxes because he just attacked a bunch of shulkers. Although, they didn't actually... Okay, maybe we should get him some invisible shulker boxes to store things in, right? What if we built some, like, glass translucent shulker boxes for his shipping and receiving area? Now, I think a shulker box in Minecraft is like a 16 by 16 texture, which wouldn't actually fit in there. But maybe would fit down by his dock? Is there a doorway to get to his dock? No. Wait, is this a doorway to get to his... No. Dang it, okay. Well, trying to put a lot of thought into this. Not sure if it's paying off. Is this his actual home? This is a very nice little modern house. I like it. So in some ways, this is a bit of a head-scratcher, because it's just like, maybe, well, he's got an airport, maybe I should build him a plane, right? Maybe I could go find a cool biplane model or something like that, or a stagger wing. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about planes that could land on a 5-meter wide runway. That seems really narrow, though. That's the only concern I have about doing a scale model of a plane, is a scale that has to fit the runway for it to work, and that's really narrow. Maybe he needs a second runway with a plane. That would be a thought. Let's survey where we would even do that. Does this building have an entrance? Can we go inside here to look down? Wait, is that an entrance to there? I don't want to waste all my ender pearls. But, okay, yeah, this is not an entrance. On the plus side, I'm up here at least now, so I could set up another wider runway through here. That's one possibility. Well, you know what, guys? I want to go ahead and throw this out to you. Everyone who is not TFC, feel free to post suggestions. If you are TFC, you probably shouldn't be watching this episode. But Anyway, I think that I've got some thinking to do, some more research to do. I'm going to go watch some of TFC's videos, and I hope you do too. Let me know if you think of anything after watching his stuff. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Sorry guys, we are about to launch Project Ozone. Yeah, this is the carpet people we're calling because of the floor flood thing. So I had to talk to them real quick about that. If it wasn't an emergency thing, I would not be answering the phone during the stream, believe me guys. So yeah, we are currently launching Minecraft Project Ozone so that we can start recording that. Here we go. Because we've got 10 minutes left in the stream. So, okay. Let's get this going. Writing a poem for TFC would be really smart. Thank you. That I like. To the tinfoil chef who is always the best, though you're difficult to buy for, I got you a gift that will bring you a lift that I hope you will hopefully cry for? Maybe I shouldn't try for a rhyme each line, but it inspires me to think that on this Christmas evening, I don't know, we'll think about it. Gotta give it a think while this loads. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking there's a way to do this. There is a way to do this. Yeah, so whatever we do with TFC, yeah, it would be good to have a element of, what do you call it? Did the stream stop? Wait, can you guys not hear me? See, I don't know how to get him a beacon. Okay, you can't. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping well. But if these carpet guys can come in and pull out the fans and get everything done, then that's going to be really good for us. So, multiplayer Project Ozone Light. Hey, welcome, Bloody. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to switch to Hermit Skies. If anyone would like to help keep Hermit Skies ad-free, feel free to donate via paypal.me/JoeHills. Also, today's Hermitcraft was ad-free thanks to our Patreon sponsors. So, let's go ahead and figure out where we want to put this. Apparently, this is a drum full of water. Okay. We want to start somewhere different this time. Okay, switch to... Oh, I need to get the proportions right on the game, because it's not 720p right now, is it? There we go. And we're going to turn face cam off to start the recording. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man. There is my story. The bitter rancor of Achilles, prince of the house of Peleus, which brought 1,000 troubles upon the Achaean host. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. In our last episode, we threw the gauntlet down to Isuma, and we said, Isuma, you know what? We are going to have just as ugly a base as you, if not uglier. Actually, certainly uglier. But anyway, we also got some cool stuff, like this demonically gargantuan drum. I'm not sure exactly what to do with it, but it said it had a lot of water in it. So I'm kind of curious if I can use this as like an infinite water source. Well, let's see. Wow, I think we have, oh, it was actually not completely full. It was only like 10% full. This thing can hold a lot of water is what it can hold 1,000 times more water than it has in it right now, which is fine, but it's a good start. So what are we doing right now? We are going to start working on our bridge. Now you guys might be like, Joe, why are we building a bridge here? And I was thinking about this. I was like, what's the ugliest thing I could do? And you know what? Actually, let's look at the journey map. Whoa, journey map. Calm down. Just chill out. So, I was thinking if we're at negative 6,000 y100 or whatever here, or x whatever. So let's go ahead and build a bridge toward 0, 0, right? And we'll just keep, everybody's like, Joe, you got to have a platform for this, you got to have a platform for that. I can't build platforms until I get a tree farm going. And I can't build a tree farm unless I have a bridge that stretches infinitely into the distance to support that tree farm. So, I feel like that's a good place to start. Now, I was thinking about it, and with the kind of advent of our access to the nether, whoa, don't want to jump off there quite yet while we have all our good saplings on us. That's a terrifying thought. But with the advent of our access to the nether, I realized what I can do is I can actually take our nether brick we've got here, because we have plenty of this, right? It's not the most aesthetically pleasing brick, but we can feed it into here with the lava bucket and just kind of continuously cook a lot of insane things. Like, this is like the fastest oven ever, right? So if I'll just have enough nether brick that I'm never out. And it won't be as explodable as netherrack, so, you know. And in theory, I mean, I could let the hoppers do the work here, but, you know, that's no fun for anybody. In fact, wow, these things just, this is the fastest furnace I've ever seen. I will never be bored by this furnace. I say that now, but, like, the whole point of Feed the Beast is to get bored. Wow, this thing can cook for years. This is insane. Okay, so it looks like our nether coal ore can't be fed directly into there. Oh, yeah, it can. Boom. Well, we'll go ahead and harvest out. Glad I had that buffer hopper there so we weren't just spilling stuff on the floor. Let's, real quickly, before we start working, turn all these, like, I could make another brick. But let's see if there's any other secret, uglier bricks that we could make out of this. We could make bakeware. I don't know if you could build a bridge out of bakeware. That might be a little bit inconvenient. But, you know, we can build a generator from Draconic Evolution or red nether brick. These are okay. So it looks like I can use a compactor to make the nether brick myself, but, like, I can also just kind of go in here and, whoa, that did not work. Okay. Can I make anything crazy with the nether bricks, just out of curiosity? No. But I can chisel. Oh my goodness, I can make such ugly nether bricks. Okay, we got to figure out how to get a chisel. That's our next thing. First thing, nether bricks. Second thing, chisel. And then bridge that goes into infinity so we can build a tree farm. Because, you know, if you just build a huge bridge that doesn't have trees along the side of it, you have to walk in the sunlight all the time. But if you have trees all on the sides, you can walk in the shade. It's pretty simple math, that, you know. So, boom, we'll just run this around here. I didn't realize I still have some netherrack. Might as well just feed that into here. Wow, that's going to burn forever. This thing retains so much heat. Do I have anything else I should randomly be throwing in there just for kicks? Probably not. More nether brick, though. We'll take it. Okay. And I think that because I'm going to be doing some crazy dangerous pillar in here, I should probably remove my fancy stuff and place it like so into here, as well as these beautiful, delicious saplings, which we would never want to have anything bad happen to. Oh, good. Here's some more netherrack. It's so fast. It's like Speed Racer. I should rename this Speed Racer Furnace. I wonder if you can use... if you name an anvil with a furnace and then you place it, does it keep the name? It's the Powerful Mock Furnace? I don't know. Anyway. Let's go ahead and grab these out of there. Dang it. That's acceptable. Great. So, 64 again. Boom, 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 boom. That should be enough to hold us over. But, okay. So how do we make that chisel? Because it's all fun and games. Oh no, my water I placed turned into ice. I didn't think that that would happen. Oh, maybe it's important to use different types of material throughout your whole bridge so you don't accidentally hammer the whole thing. Just quick side note about that. Because that would be really unfortunate. Let's make the chisel first and figure out if the chisel interrupts the hammer. I would be so upset if I accidentally chiseled my entire infinite bridge into nothing. Okay, chisel. We need either a diamond and a stick. The eye chisel has a GUI. Oh, they all have a GUI. This one also does damage. But you need the diamond chisel first. How many diamonds do I have? I think I got one earlier, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and we're going to be using a lot of these. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a diamond chisel. Dang it, do I even have a stick? Later, really sad with no stick. Okay, boom. We're gonna be chiseling so many bricks. This is a good investment, guys. Okay, so right click to open GUI, left click to chisel blocks in the world. So left is this side. So if I put that there and I say nether bricks, okay. Cool. So here's what we're gonna do. Is we are going to put other nether bricks here, like so. Oh, that's interesting. That doesn't turn into water? It just freezes and goes away forever? So, okay. So, we are going to use our hammer on the nearest bricks to figure out if the chisel thing interrupts that. Dang it, do I only have the stone hammer left? That's kind of moderately disappointing. Oh, here we are. Iron hammer. Like, oh, it's like... No, wait, it's not the chisel that or the hammer I'm actually worried about. It's a vein miner. Does vein miner respect this? Yeah, okay, see, that's good that we have a way to interrupt. We don't want to have these all be the same. Okay, great. I like the music. That's actually really fun. Cool. So, we're probably also going to need some lighting along the way. And torches are one of the ugliest traditional lights in Minecraft. But you know what? We're in Feed the Beast, Project Ozone. We're not in Feed the Beast. We're in Project Ozone now. So we should probably figure out if there's a way to make an uglier torch, right? Let's see what we can... Can we attach a torch to something else to make it hideous? Like, can we mix it with something? This fancy lantern doesn't look great. I'm liking that so far. Terrain lighter? I don't even know what that is, but it burns for 300. Oh, that's probably if you use it as fuel. Particle customizer and jack-o'-lantern. Can we make an uglier jack-o'-lantern? No, that would be impossible. I do like the idea of using jack-o'-lanterns for this, though. There is something to that idea. But okay, so we are going to think about how we want to light this up and come right back to it. Time skip. Okay, stop recording. I'm actually going to have to end the stream here. So we have recorded one Hermitcraft episode and one half of a modded episode, but we are good on the whole. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. We are heading out. Also, oh, no, that's an advertisement email. But yeah, feel free to donate toward making the Hermit Skies episodes ad-free for everybody via paypal.me/JoeHills or support me in general at patreon.com/JoeHills. Until next time stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep it keep adventuring.